Hi everyone, today I'm cooking a very local dish called Mì Quảng. It's a specialty of Quảng Nam province and Da Nang city. For the ingredients, you will need 500 gram shrimps, 500 gram pork belly, a few rice crackers, flat rice noodles, 500 gram of tomatoes, and fresh greens. For the fresh vegetables, you can use any Asian herbs available like mint, perilla, lettuce, coriander, bean sprouts, lime, pepperoni, and many others. To prepare the banana blossom, mix 2 tablespoons of vinegar or lime juice in 1 liter of cold water. Remove a few outer layers of the banana blossom. Then slide very thinly and place it immediately into the water to prevent it from blackening. After that, you wash 2 times under cold water and drain. For the fresh greens, we remove the stems of the herbs and the lettuce, then wash them 3 times and drain. Then cut the vegetables into thin strips. For the pork belly, we slice them into thin slices. We're gonna marinate the meat with 1 tablespoon of minced shallot, half a teaspoon of turmeric powder, 1 teaspoon salt, 1 tablespoon of fish sauce, and also half a teaspoon of pepper. Mix well and marinate for about 30 minutes. For the shrimps, we will leave the shell on, just trim off the tip of the head, the end of the tail, and the legs. Then season with half a teaspoon of salt and half a teaspoon of pepper. Now let's start cooking. Heat 2 tablespoons of cooking oil in a pan and fry 1 tablespoon of minced garlic until fragrant. Then add the tomatoes, which I have removed the seeds and diced. Add 1 tablespoon of fish sauce and cover the lid. Cook for 20 minutes. You want to cook the tomatoes until they become a thick sauce, which will help to make the broth thicker and have a tempting color later. Meanwhile, we will heat 1 tablespoon of oil in a pan and saute the pork for about 5 minutes. Because of the turmeric that we added in earlier, the pork has a very nice yellow color. When it is cooked, we transfer to a bowl. Heat 1 tablespoon of oil in the pan. and then stir fry the shrimps for about 2 minutes. Then add 1 tablespoon of sugar and saute for another 1 minute. After that, add 1 tablespoon of fish sauce and simmer under low heat until the sauce dry out. That's gonna take about 8 to 10 minutes. So here we have tom rim, shrimps in caramelized fish sauce. Now add 1.2 liter of water into the tomato sauce that we cooked earlier. If you have a chicken broth or pork broth, it will be even better. Bring it to a boil and transfer the cooked pork into it. Now add salt, chicken stock, fish sauce to your taste. Remember that the broth should be saltier than your normal taste because unlike phở or bún bò Huế, we use a lot less broth for each bowl of Mì Quảng. Now we cook the noodle. To cook 1 pack of 400-gram noodle, we're gonna boil 2 liters of water and add 1 tablespoon of cooking oil to prevent the noodle from sticking to each other. Mì Quảng noodle is normally thicker and wider than the noodle for phở. I think this brand is about right. Then cook the noodle for 5 to 10 minutes as instructed in the package. If you want to dye the noodle yellow, just 1 minute before the noodle is cooked, add about 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric powder, and then drain in a strainer and wash them again under cold running water. To assemble the dish, in a serving bowl, place the noodle on top of the greens, then add 2 shrimps on top, and a few ladles of the broth together with the pork. Just enough broth to fill the bowl half full. See, just little broth like that. Sprinkle with spring onion and coriander on top, some crushed peanuts, and a piece of rice cracker. It will be served with a lime wedge, a green pepperoni, and more fresh greens. Stir well and enjoy. Mì Quảng is a very special dish. It's very local, but there's so many ways to cook it. Even local people, they seem to disagree with each other about the correct way to cook Mì Quảng. There are many ways to do one thing. Whichever way you do, as long as it's delicious, it's good. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.